brings up fourth.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ziggy Doom, bringing you guys another week of Bears football. We are doing another Bears recap. This week we were at home against New England. Before I start this video, I just want to say this video is being brought to you by Madden NFL 19. And I would say my son is playing the game, but he actually isn't. We got it on autopilot. He has other things to attend to. But let's get right into the game. Bears lost. I did pick the Bears to lose against New England. I did have hope for them knowing that Ron Gronkowski was out, and even more hope when I heard that Sonny was out too. But once again, man, we shot ourselves in the foot. Another game where we shot ourselves in the foot. We didn't capitalize. We had too many mistakes. And when you have the greatest of all times, yes, Tom Brady is the greatest of all times, playing against you, you have to have pinpoint precision. Not just on defense, but also on offense. Because Brady knows how to come back from being down. He's a winner, and he knows how to win. Belichick is a winner. I would give him the GOAT as far as coaching, but, you know, y'all know Popovich is going to get that one from me. So Brady, Belichick, Bears, Matt Nagy, Mitch Trubisky, a hurt and hobbled Khalil Mack at home. We had a chance, but we didn't capitalize, man. First quarter, New England came out and set the tone. They scored, you know. They scored, and it wasn't even an effort. They just got the ball and scored. I think that kind of woke us up, like, okay, you guys, let's, snap back in reality, because I still think we believe that we are better than we really are. But there's no moral victories in the NFL. I don't do moral victories. That field goal last week was unacceptable. The way this game ended was OMG. But anyway, so we down 7-0. Of course, you guys know we got the return. They fumbled the ball, and I mean it was almost like they practiced it. The ball got into our kick returner's hands. I'm sorry, the kickoff team defender's hands after we hit their guy, and everything was looking good. We went up 17-7, and all spirits were high. I was in a good mood. I'm like, the Bears can, we can win this game. Then reality set in. The penalties, the mistakes, the huge plays that we gave away towards the end of the game. I want to talk about special teams. So, New England, special teams is one of those things where a lot of people tend to overlook and disregard, because you just think that certain things are automatic, right? You think the kicker's going to make the extra point automatically. You think the kicking team is going to kick the ball and they're going to actually tackle the kicker if it doesn't go out of bounds. And you just think the punter's going to punt the ball, right? Everyone, we kind of just think that's the normal flow. But let me tell you, that is not the normal flow. After they blocked our punt, took it in for a touchdown, that is when I knew we were in trouble. After they returned the kick for a touchdown, that's when I knew the game was over. I knew the game was over, but I'm obligated to sit and watch the games because I have to give you guys, the Monday morning quarterback, even though it's Tuesday and probably going to be Wednesday by the time you guys get this. I'm going through a little bit of a fasting right now. I apologize. But I knew the game was over. Then once we went to overtime, it was just like, turn the TV off, Ziggy Doom, it's a wrap. And even though we got all the way down to the 1-yard line on the Hail Mary, it doesn't matter. A loss is a loss. We have lost first place, sole first place position, and we've taken back-to-back losses. All of our losses have come from some horrible plays on the Bears' part. It's not fade, it's not luck, it's not, a curse. It's just bad execution by us, taking things for granted, not capitalizing. If we have our foot on someone's neck like we did against Green Bay, like we did against Miami, like we did against New England, we have to keep our foot there. We can't play conservative. We can't get relaxed. We have to keep our foot there. And we got to, go all in, because these teams, we were ahead in all of our games. These teams had to come back and win all of these games. So now we're looking in the mirror, the Bears, and we have to say, are we really as good as we think we are? That number 1 ranked defense only lasted for 2 weeks. I gave Trubisky a call. I said, Mitch, you have got to quit throwing the ball over these people's heads, and you got to quit throwing those risky passes. I've given him a couple of passes for the first 3 weeks, but this is the 6th game, and he's still doing it. Now I applaud him for his effort. The guy does. He looks like a winner. He looks like an NFL quarterback. He's gonna have a pretty good career in the NFL, I think. But he still is doing the same thing, those risque passes, and he's overthrowing the receivers. He has to tone that down, because even though he had that incredible run and the passes for the touchdowns, it's all marred by the turnovers. And the Bears defense, we feed off of Khalil Mack. We fed off him all year, but we need to feed off of everyone, and we need to play our positions better. Khalil Mack's banged up, okay, but you still have to play your positions. We can't, Khalil Mack was hurt, so we couldn't really. No, that's no excuse, man. Those guys got to get out there. I'm not even putting this on the defensive coordinators, because the play calling was sound. It was sound. I'm just putting it on our defense. We have to stop those plays from happening. You gotta have game management, okay? When it's second and short, you want to look for the play action. When it's time that they're trying to hurry up the offense, you got to look for the quick out routes and the quick slants. And when they're trying to hold the ball to run the timeout, you got to look for the runs, not just to the middle, also to the outside. And we were not able to do that effectively, and they won. They beat us. That's what happened. I'm kind of frustrated. I was extremely frustrated Sunday watching the game, watching us just miscue after miscue, mistake after mistake, watching Tom Brady capitalize on that. And I looked at Tom Brady's face. He never had a bit of doubt. I don't even think he yelled in that game, except maybe during the cadence. I don't think he yelled during that game. It was all calm. It was kind of like the guy just said, okay, Sunday Bears, that's a win. What we got the week after that? Because, he's not that arrogant, but that's pretty much, I'm pretty sure that's what was going through his head. He never had any fears or worries or concerns about the Bears. And Bears, we are trying. If we are going to show the world that we are serious, we're not just pretending, if this season isn't a fluke, we got to close out games. We got to make less mistakes. We should have won that Miami game. That game, it's gone, but we should have definitely won that game. I could have given us a pass on losing to New England, but the fact that they were without Rob Gronkowski and their number 1 running back, and we was at home with that number 2 or 3 ranked defense, I can't give a pass. That's a game we should have won. That is a game we should have won, hands down. And I don't know what it's going to take for us to kick it into another gear and not just sit on our heels and be content where we at. We have got to elevate. We have got to. We have some more tough games coming up. We still got Green Bay again. We still got Minnesota twice. So the games we're supposed to win, we have to win. If not, it's going to be another season gone fishing. And I'm so tired of that. I'm so tired of these losing seasons. I've been going through it with the Bulls, going through it with the Blackhawks, going through it with the Cubs. Oh my God, they couldn't do a tiebreaker or a wild card. So it's just kind of rough right now. And I'm the little glimmer of hope I'm having for Chicago, my hometown, my city that I love, is the Bears coming through. But I'll just end it at that, man. Next week we got the Jets. That is a winnable game. I mean, completely winnable. They are in shambles right now. Their defense is in shambles. Their quarterback is, I probably could quarterback better than him. There's absolutely no way we should lose next week. So I am going to go with the Bears. I am 5-1 on the season, so my picks are pretty sound. I'm going to go with the Bears next week. Easy win. I'm not going to say easy. I'm sorry. We should win. I'm pretty sure the spread is going to at least be 6.5 points. At least, if not 10. But that's it for this video, man. Thanks for watching. And as always, if you like it, hit that thumbs up. If you haven't, subscribe already. Feel free to share. Hit the notifications so you will be notified of all new and further videos. Until the next time, y'all be easy. Thanks for watching.